as much as you have been a steward and a champion of people's rights in the continent and otherwise, the people of Taiwan also are people who are suffering under the boot of China. And you have this policy. You believe in one China policy. And your GNU partners, for instance, the DA believes that Taiwan should enjoy its sovereignty. Recently, we've heard reports that you are actually looking at downgrading Taiwan here in South Africa. What is that all about?
Yes, the ANC supports the One China policy. We fought against Bantustans and fragmentation of a nation. The origin of Taiwan, we know that it was again designed to create a Bantustan that will be convenient to undermine what is called a republic. We remember we as the NC, we embrace the idea of a republic because we understand what a republic is. So we are the last to be accused because we will not support what the DA wants to take the people of China back to a Bantustan system of a Transkei, of a Ciskei, of a Buputatswana, and so on. It can't be. However, just as you have trade and commercial portions in any country, you can have Taiwan being afforded an opportunity to have an office for trade relations and stuff here. And remember, your trade and commerce institutions in South Africa are not based in Tshwane. They are here in Johannesburg, some are in Durban, I wish somewhere in Krugersdorp. Anyway. But that's what we must do. There must just be, we must respect any means that seek not to fragment a nation. And the issue of Taiwan has to do with that. It's a totally Bantustan system, separate development, making it to look like it is a nation. How do you define a nation state? Totally, Taiwan doesn't fit there. What is happening there is because, again, it's another form of colonization. Will we agree in South Africa tomorrow when we're told there's a Republic of KwaZulu-Natal? Soze. They're trying it in the Western Cape. We can't. We can't, because that on its own undermines nation states. That on its own undermines national identity. Of course, you can have cultural diversity. That's why we talk of unity in diversity. That's what must be the case. So no one in her sober mind of building a better world can want to hoard a system that undermines sovereignty, a system that undermines nationhood, and want to do this. Remember, the DA is racist. Remember, the DA has got serious hangovers of separate development. See what they do in the Western Cape. See what they want to do about the constitution in the Western Cape. It's just because we have a bigger responsibility as the ANC, bigger than any other party in this country, to carry South Africans along. But if there's one most dangerous racist organization in this country, it's the DA that seeks separate development. The noise they're making about Taiwan, even with our other parties, it's not only the DA in the GNU that has raised the issue of Taiwan. But the beauty of it is that in the statement of intent, it has been clear that the issue of foreign policy, the issue of security, rests with the president. The constitution can't actually be tampered with. The rule of law can't be tampered with. And therefore, to continue having any party in the GNU having a relationship with the Taiwanese, it's okay. But you can't then make a South African government that has actually said we remain a republic. A South Africa that said we want to do away with Bantustan systems. A South Africa that said no to segregation and separate development. You want, again, in the blip of what is the People's Republic of China, want to create a colony that you want to colonize from here. From here. With your own other masters in the world. It can't be. So the ANC, it's in our DNA that any form of separate development, any form of segregation, we can't actually identify with. And that's the story about Taiwan. And we agree with what... Actually, it's overdue, that thing of removing Taiwan from Taiwan.